almost everybody you talk to says that in every race, in most of the, at least most of these races, a big black turnout is going to be key for the Democrats. But my sense is that President Obama may also have some problems with African Americans.
Well, Bill Clinton, who Jonathan referenced earlier, once famously said, as we all know, that elections are always about the future. They are, but how you feel about the future is linked to how you feel about the way you're being treated or mistreated in the present. And I said a couple of weeks ago on national television, I stand by the game today, 2 days in advance of these elections, that there is nothing to inspire African Americans to turn out in huge numbers, nothing to inspire Hispanics to turn out in huge numbers. When you have double the national unemployment average, you have double that inside the African American community, tripled in some sectors. There's a highway into poverty, but barely a sidewalk out. If you're Hispanic, you can't even get one of your central issues on the table, immigration reform. And they come to you as if you're sort of, how might I put this, election day first responders. They send out the SOS. We need you to come save us once again. I think that's disingenuous. I think it's disrespectful. I think it's demeaning. In North Carolina, you say that we want to move beyond race. We're in a post-racial America, and yet you play to the race card in North Carolina, in Louisiana, in Georgia. You can't win unless the black vote turns out for you. And in Kentucky, as was discussed earlier, you have a candidate there who 4 times in a matter of minutes wouldn't even admit to voting for Barack Obama. You want his loyal base to support you. You give the president the Heisman, but you want his constituents to vote for you. I mean, Peter only denied Jesus 3 times. It's a 4-time denial in a matter of minutes. But you want the black vote to come save you again. You want Hispanics to save you again. I'm not saying that blacks and browns ought to abandon the Democratic Party. What I'm saying is you got to hold them accountable, and maybe the lessons about what happens this year ought to start being reviewed now in advance of 2016.
The hard part